by Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakadash. And double honors to the elders and apostles, GMS, who do rule well, and peace, and blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. My name is Rapash Shawab. Let me get right into it. It's going to be quick, too. Like I said, I just woke up out of my sleep and scrolling through some videos. I scrolled across this video, which I'm going to play. And I just want to get some, just remember to stay on your watch, man. Stay vigilant, because you're not in normal times, man. But just know, that the Lord is going to have your back, no matter how bad it gets. The Heavenly Father's Spirit is dealing with you, but at the same time, you got to understand what you're a part of. This ain't nothing light, man. This ain't nothing like you got people that have sold out, man. Like, this truth, man, really brings to light a lot. But at the end of the day, it's just remain humble, remain faithful, just stay on your walk, continue to grow. Because of the world that we live in. I mean, everything is fake, man. This is Isaiah 19, man, and 14. It said, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the mix thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man that staggereth and vomit, man. And I mean, pretty much, you see in all the works of Egypt, carving butter. You know what I'm saying? This is modern day, this is spiritual Egypt. So this is taught, these things still apply. Everything that was then is now. We see it with Judah's already been a terror, but not like this. Judah, since Rodney King and all these other different the King riots, MLK riots, what have you, right? But it's gonna be worse than that, and it's gonna be, I believe it's gonna be worldwide. This is it says as a drunken man staggered in his vomit, man. And what is the vomit? The vomit is the ways, the philosophies of this world, man. That's why when you come and you sup with us, you sup into this truth, man, you actually learn, spiritually how the Lord is dealing. And you got to believe. That's why you got to really, really believe this, man. You learn about the world that you live in. You learn about the different snares that are out there. Then you also learn who your enemy is, because we do have an enemy there. The more you grow. But this is just more so of a, just more warning, There is a perverse spirit out there, and it's starting to show. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which head or tail, a branch or rush may do, man. Yeah, they're going to end up replacing. They already have the robots, they cutting funding for certain, stipulation, and Judah is going to end up turning up, but at the same time, his Lord's sword is sharpened. He sharpens his sword for 2/3 of you. If you want to fall into a lot of the 2/3, if you want to feel sorry for the 2/3, that'd be my guess. But at this point, I feel like other brothers, man. At this point, I need to speak for myself, man. I done been through a lot dealing with the 2/3 niggas, man. In this truth, and you still go through it with them, and at the same time, you understand that it's not for nothing, I'm gonna skip down to 17 just to get to the point, man. It says, in the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt, everyone that maketh mention thereof. It says, shall be afraid in himself, because the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he had deemed it against it, which he had determined against it. It says, in that day shall 5 cities of the land of Egypt speak a language of Canaan, and swear unto the Lord of hosts, and one shall be called the city of destruction. One shall be called city of destruction. We know all these things. That's what's going on. The Lord is preparing the Egyptians against Egyptians. We already seen that. But you seeing that amongst even your own, amongst the tribes, man. Because, there's Jake, secretly allied, Freemason, Boule allied with this damn devil, man. So, they're gonna use these niggas in order to try to build a case, man. And it's because at the end they know they caught, man. So they're gonna do whatever they daddy the devil tells them, man. Isaiah 19. I think 19:2 it says, and I will set up the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, man. Now, we'll go back here. Second verse 15. Then I'm gonna play a video. I believe it's 16. Slovakia. Okay. And this is, this is what's about to. Let me start up. Second Age is 15 and 48 says, "Thou hast followed her that is hated, and all her works and inventions. Therefore, saith God." And who is the her? Her is the modern day mystery Babylon the Great, the philosophies of this devil, man. Thou hast followed. I will send plagues upon thee: widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, pestilence, and waste thy houses with destruction and death, man. It says that the glory of thy power shall dry out as a flower. It says the heat shall rise that is sent over thee. It says thou shalt be awakened, thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, as one chastened with wounds, so that the mighty and the lovers shall not be able to receive thee, man. And we know that this is something that's coming back. You see excerpt, or you see, in historical context, man, what they did to, Judah. They did to the tribe of Judah, man. The so-called Negroes, man, through slavery. Then you fast forward. They give you little trinkets. They make you feel like you're a part of. You know what I'm saying? Their society. They make you feel like that you have a working hand, if you will, in their society. But they really, at the end of the day, you'll never get to sit at their seats. Like I said, that's why they have gatekeepers set up, boule gatekeepers set up to keep the community in line, man. But at the end of the day, the Lord left out. He left His elect out there. He has left a remnant. He's gathering a remnant up out of those philosophies, up out of those different things in which we was taught, man. So verse 56, it says, "Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so God shall do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief, man. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword." And that's any Israelite, including, from the ISUPKs, the IUIC, you already got the Sakaris. They already got did it. The next one is ISUPK, I believe, because they the closest thing to the world without a real playing hand. They really don't understand they think there's just conspiracy theories, this and that, but they're next, man. Because they already been they already using Jake in the news, just showing them toting guns and playing crime and this and that, what have you. This group is known to have guns and known to tote guns and known to, just be wild, pretty much. So all of those things should get taken into consideration when you talk about the ministry. You shouldn't get the ministry blamed. Do not even think. I'm not saying it's wrong to have a gun or anything like that. I'm just saying, they've been known to be more worldly, mingle with the world, as far as the doctrine is concerned, and the Lord's not dealing with that. And you're gonna see, man, they next. I'm gonna play this video, man. Just show you, man, what's going on. Might probably gotta pull it right back. I gotta pull it back up. Play this video here. Show you what's up.
White nation. White nation. Now we start the deportation. Now we start the deportation. White nation. White nation. Close borders. Close borders. Now we start the deportation. Now we start the deportation. You're on, gentlemen.
Now, that's a small sect of Edomites, but you best believe the way how they think. I mean, Trump really been showing his colors already too. You know, white supremacy is rooted in everything. They might be the little bold little piece of shit version of the Edomites that that really run this shit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be your bloodline families, and then on down to the the acting U.S. president. Keyword acting. But at the end of the day, uh, this is definitely rooted, and they definitely gonna come for you, Jake. They are gonna do write unlawful decrees. Yes, and they know who they're targeting. They're targeting the Israelites. Predominantly, they targeting you, hopeful elect, that have this word, this testimony, that's standing tall on these things, man. Um, so yeah, just understand that you're not, don't fall for the glitz and the glamour and the entertainment. You know, to the best of your ability, man. Try to stay spiritual, try to stay as close to Yahweh as you can, because yeah, they're definitely gonna turn up, and they definitely gonna come for you. You have to be rooted in your faith, man. I pray, yeah, I pray, brothers, man. Stay rooted in their faith, man, and continue to go, continue to push forward, man. Even with what's about to happen, because yeah, the Egyptian has already been set, but now that means that perverse spirit. It's going to gradually pick up. We already in Jacob's trouble. It's just going to gradually pick up now. Because I mean, he's clearly showing who he's targeting. Who the target is. you know, you make Epstein files just go away. Poof. Anyways, this is Rapash Shabab. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to I guess you say just watching. So give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakaha Kodash. And Devon Spells and Positive G-Message, we will in peace and blessed to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, brothers and you sisters, man. Continue in the faith.